Welcome to Thirsties Live. We are talking about make laundry, not landfill. And we're also celebrating the release of this adorable print, O2 Revival, and our solid fern. So let's get our hashtag make laundry, not landfill chat going. Hi everyone, my name is Laura. I'm Thirsties social media coordinator and welcome to Thirsties Live. I am really excited about this broadcast because we are talking all about the environmental impact of choosing cloth diapers. And before we get started, I'm going to be sharing a lot of stats with you, a lot of numbers, and I just want to make sure that everyone knows with this discussion, this is not to make anyone feel guilty about using disposables. Rather, we believe that an informed consumer is a better consumer. And so whether you use cloth or not, I hope that you give this video and this conversation a little bit of time just to be better informed about your choices and also to show you that there is another way. Cloth is not as scary as what you think it is, and really going green is adorable, and it's also not that hard. It really isn't, okay? So I started off by showing you guys this picture from Modern Natural Baby, and it just shows, I started with that because it really gives a great visual of how many disposables a single baby goes through, okay? Hi everyone, we've got lots of live viewers saying hello. How are you guys? If you haven't already, be sure to comment, let us know what you think of our new print O2 Revival. And if you haven't already, share this video because it's a great topic, especially with Earth Day coming up really soon. Okay, so now one baby, if you can believe this, one baby can go through as many as 5,000 to 8,000 diapers from birth to potty. That's huge. Look at that. I mean, look at that visual. See that mountain versus that. Make laundry, not landfill, right? Thank you for sharing, Megan. That's awesome. Okay. Another thing, so where does that number come from? Well, on average, now granted, younger babies, they produce more diapers, right? As opposed to like a toddler or a kiddo that's getting close to potty training. They're gonna go through, I mean, some kids maybe only go through like 3 or 4 diapers a day at the back end of their pottying years, but towards the front end, kids can go up to 12. So we are calculating that number on just an average of 6 to 8 diaper changes per day for around 2 years. That's where 2 to 3 years, that's where we get that range of 5,000 to 8,000 diapers, all right? Now, what does that equal in the landfill? Okay, so that many disposable diapers equals about 2,000 pounds of garbage from a single kid. Okay? So this is just taking a look at the impact that one child can have. Now, you choose what that impact is going to be. Are you going to do full out disposables and add your 2,000 plus pounds to landfills for your family? Or even if you use cloth diapers part-time, any cloth diaper that you use is one less in landfill, and that does matter, especially small choices magnified over many people That is a significant impact. And you know, cloth diapering doesn't have to be all or nothing, but just realize that you do have a choice with every diaper change. Where are you putting it? Okay? All right. Also, for one kid if you just did disposables, for one kid, it takes about 300 pounds of wood or wood pulp, 50 pounds of petroleum feedstocks, 20 pounds of chlorine. That's what's used to make disposable diapers for 1 year. That's crazy. Okay, that fact is from the real Diaper Association. And also from a report, the environmental impacts of and life cycle analysis of disposable diapers. Yes, petroleum. So disposables are the polymer that is absorbent in disposables is made out of petroleum. I mean, it's plastic. Okay. So now that's on the single scale, single kid. Now let's talk about on a large scale. The disposables are the third largest consumer item in landfills today. That's only second to things like food containers or beverage containers and newspaper, kind of like paper waste. So it's the third largest consumer item in landfills, okay? Yes, and Donna's mentioning too that you also have a choice, at least women have a choice of choosing reusable, like menstrual products, or cloth menstrual products. That's also another way to go green. So there's cloth diapers, and there's also reusable feminine care that you can do as well, okay? All right, also on a large scale, in the U.S., about 18 to 24 billion disposable diapers go into landfills every year. Now, brace yourself. So let's talk about at the landfill, okay? So if you have a box of disposable diapers, it should say somewhere on there to remove fecal matter before disposing in the garbage. That needs to be on the instructions for all disposable diapers, because human waste is not supposed to go in the trash. It's supposed to go in the toilet, where there is a whole system in place to take care of literally the mess, right? Poop is not supposed to go in the trash. However, only like 1% of disposable users actually remove feces from their disposable diapers before throwing them away. That's why things like Diaper Genie, you know, make bank, because there's poop sitting in your trash. So you've got to have a way to take care of the stink, right? Okay, so with that, that's a lot of diapers going to landfills, and even the biodegradable disposables, which I'm thankful that is an option. However, we don't really know how long it takes for any disposable diaper to decompose. First off, disposables have only existed for about 40 years. And to properly decompose, diaper waste needs to be open to sun and to air. Okay, that helps the decomposition process. Now, but what happens when people are throwing away most disposables in the garbage? You fold it up nice and neat, right? Because you don't want that mess everywhere. And then you put it inside a plastic bag, and then that gets to the dump, and then it gets covered where it makes all kinds of nice methane gas and things like that. It's not gonna break down when it's wrapped up in all that stuff, okay? One of our live viewers is saying, man, my stomach is struggling with this live video. It is. It's kind of gross, but that's the thing, like, that's why we're doing this video, because people need to think about their choices. Even if you use disposables, okay, get rid of the poop before, as much as you can, get rid of the poop before putting it in the trash. Even the American Association of Pediatrics and the American Public Health Association, like, they want you to get rid of your poop before throwing it away. Okay, so with that, all right, the last like really gross fact. So with people not getting rid of disposable waste as they should, that means that 84 million pounds of human fecal matter goes into the landfill every year from disposable diapers. Okay? All right. Now, another thing that some people talk about when they're comparing disposable diapers to cloth diapers is, well, okay, you have to wash cloth diapers, so that takes energy, and that's an expense. You have to make cloth diapers. A lot of cloth diapers are made out of cotton, and cotton is a hard crop to grow. So people put up that kind of question when they're comparing. Now, my nice engineering husband helped me make a little graph to show the difference. So we are going to talk about a life cycle analysis. So that means going from the farm to, you know, getting the raw materials needed for either just disposable or for a cloth diaper. So going from the raw materials all the way through the life cycle to being done with it, okay, like landfill. Okay, so here it is in black. We have disposable, and in green cloth, okay? So the amount of non-renewable, so this is where like the oil comes in. It's 8.3 times more non-renewable resources go into making disposables versus cloth. Now you'll notice there is some for cloth. Like, this is a consumer product, right? So there is stuff that goes into making them. However, you can see by this graph, cloth is greener, even when factoring in the use, washing them, all of that, okay? So, or like land resources. I mean, disposable is, yeah. Disposable is not as green as cloth. It's just not, even when you're factoring in washing them and taking care of them. Okay, so generating disposable diapers is 60 times more solid waste. It uses 20 times more raw materials like crude oil and wood pulp that go into disposable diapers. That's from a book called Whitewash by Liz Armstrong. Okay, so woofda, that is a lot. That is a lot. And also think about what goes in to your disposable. There's essentially plastic and petroleum, and then think about what goes into cloth. Now, this is actually one thing that I'm really proud of for Thirsties is we have a variety of cloth diapering materials. However, our signature material is our hemp cotton. And hemp is arguably the most sustainable fabric cloth currently being grown. Okay? And hemp is what is in the soakers for our natural all-in-one, which, by the way, we're giving away this natural all-in-one to one of you lovely Facebook Live commenters. So be sure to comment to get yourself in the running for this beauty. All right, we'll pull the winner of this really late Saturday night. So you have a couple of days to get your comments on it. You can tag people, show them the video. That will count. If it's a separate comment, it counts as an entry, okay? But hemp is a really sustainable plant. Okay, and hemp is like it's our jam at Thirsty. So here's our pre-fold hemp cotton. So it's in our pre-folds, it's in our natural all-in-ones. We've got lovely inserts that we use hemp. And two, when you compare the resources needed for disposables versus even organic cotton, cloth wins. Cloth works, right? So I hope that these facts have given you guys something to consider about making laundry and not landfill, okay? Even if it's part-time, every diaper that you reuse is one less in the landfill. And if you think about it, for disposable diapers, you spend your hard-earned money on something that you intend to use for a couple of hours and throw it away, versus investing your money in not only a reusable product that you can use 200 plus times, but when you buy Thirsties, you're also investing in a company that we practice what we preach. We are made in the USA, so we resource our materials locally. We are doing what we can to reduce our carbon footprint. Our warehouse is run on wind power. So Thirsties, we are doing what we can, humbly, we are doing what we can to reduce our carbon footprint. And so we just ask you, what are you going to do? Make laundry, not landfill. So hopefully this gives you guys something to think about. Hopefully this gives you something to share with your friends, to show them there is another way. We have a great group on Facebook, the Thirsties Groupies, that has excellent cloth diapering support, a whole community of people that want to see you successful in cloth diapering your child so that you can make a green choice and invest in right now in their health, spend your money wisely, but also investing in their future and our future too. So we thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Don't forget, if you're watching this live or on the replay in the next 24 hours, put a comment there on our Facebook thread so that you guys can get in the running for this adorable print. Have a fabulous weekend, everyone. Bye!